Hey, welcome to Unapologetically Speaking with Dr. C. Thank you for being here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. It is always a pleasure to talk to all of you. I gear towards just speaking with all women, but I welcome the men too, because a lot that I have to say and that I would like to share is for you as well. So today I want to talk about stress. I want to talk about workplace stress. Let's think about that. Okay, there we go. You know how I have to think about stuff. So, with workplace stress, we all have it. In a stressful job, or you could love what you do, but still have that work stress where you just so overwhelmed with what's going on, or it could be good stress. But let's talk about the bad today and how we can handle it. I got a couple of tips that I want to bring to you on how you can handle your workplace stress. I've had it. I worked a job. Oh my God, the stress was so much. I enjoyed the environment because of the people that I work with. It was my last position at the county. I enjoyed those ladies. Shout out to San Diego County and the ladies at the county Overland. Love them. Anyway, I love working with them. But it was a little stressful because sometimes with management, it can be a little bit much because they have stress. So they put the stress on you. And then it was stress due to the calls and the business that we were doing, the work that I was doing. So that was a little stressful. Plus, let me tell you, I was commuting from where I live to San Diego. So I had to get up and drive. And this is before I found a van pool. So when I got into the van pool and I had to ride with other people, sometimes you got to wait on them. Then I was the last one to be picked up after work. And then commuting just take a lot off your life. It takes a couple of years off your life when you commuting and you're on the highway for an hour or two coming home. So you already getting off at 5 and they get you have the nerve to get home at 7. That's a lot. It takes a lot out of your life and take years off your life. So that's a lot. So that's stressful within itself. Not even talking about the stress at work. So I want to talk about that a little bit. And ladies, I would love to hear from you. Comment, share, come on here and tell me what's going on with workplace stress, because we all have had it, or some of us going through it. I'm not going through it now because, as you can see, I'm here. I'm not by myself because I'm here with you, but I'm in here by myself. Do I still get stressed? Yes. I get stressed out. Of course. Yeah, I get stressed. I just know how to handle it different. Plus, all this shit kind of fall on me because I'm here by myself. So the stress I can kind of handle a little bit more because it's me. So I'm like, okay, I'm not dealing with that, or I need to change and implement other things. So it's a little different now. So let's get into why sometimes we have workplace stress. So I'm looking at my notes here. Yes, I'm a note taker. I encourage you to do the same thing. I don't have to memorize this. This is notes. So with the notes, I would like to talk about workplace stress. And it's a couple of things that I want to chime in. Letting the little things go. That is the first one. Letting the little things go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, a lot of times we go to work and it's not even about, we make something this big and we turn it into this when we don't have to. Letting the small things go. If you in the cafeteria or the break room and somebody has drunk all the damn coffee, make another pot of coffee, or stop and bring your own. I don't know. Have one at your desk, a little small 2-cup coffee pot. That would make 2 cups. I don't know. Let the little things go. If the copy machine is out of paper, now we know who all doing that in the office. That's okay. Fill it back up. Then maybe you want to put a little sticky note. When you notice the paper is gone, please let's have office etiquette and fill up the copy machine. Something like that. But we have to learn to let the little things go. And a lot of times we don't do that. It's because we already have stress from being that we brought to the job. So that's one, letting the little things go. Number 2, I think we should practice work and family balance. What's at work is at work. What's at home is at home. A lot of times we don't do that. We all know the motto, leave it at the door. You can pick it up on your way out. We know that when we go to work, but it's easier said than done. It's kind of hard to do, but we have to learn how to implement that. Put your game face on. We're women and gentlemen. Change your hat. Okay, I'm at work. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to give them these 8 hours, sometimes 10. I don't know. Maybe you're working at 4:10 or 4:12. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put in my hours, and then I'm going to pick that back up, and I'm going to handle that once I get home or on my break or on my day off. Learn how to have balance. What's at work at work. Give them people that 8 hours. You can get your check. It is what it's going to be. That's how it is. But you have to have that balance. It's important. Once I learned that, it was so much better for me at the county, because once I clocked out at 5, I was like, I don't know what y'all got going on up in here. I'm not taking it home. Because once you have any type of breakdown or any type of mental stress, it's hard and it can be a little difficult to come back from that. So you need that balance, because the show must go on at work. Yes, they're going to grieve and send you a card at the hospital or wherever you are, or at home. I hope you feel better. You're taking some days off, or you're taking time off due to work stress. We've all been there. However, you're going to get a card, maybe an email, may not get nothing, maybe get a text. Hope you feel better. Can't wait till you get back. But the show will go on. The company will continue. It's business. So now that you know that, check on you. Work, family, balance. That is number 2. Number 3, create a very good support system with friends, family, and coworkers, because you're not alone. We tend to think we're alone when we have workplace stress. We're not. The one sitting in the cube next to you, or the office down the hall, the people upstairs and the people downstairs. It's stress everywhere. Get a good support system. Have family and friends that support you, and there's someone that you can talk to about the workplace stress, and they can say, hey, I see that you're a little stressed out. Don't bring the work home. Let's shut that down. So that's a good support system when they're able to say that to you. When they're able to come to you and say, I see that you're a little stressed about work. Would you like to talk about it? You spend maybe 10, 15 minutes, and then you move on, and they say, okay, now we talked about it. Hope you feel better. Hopefully you're able to implement a plan, get some clarity on it, take action on it. There you go. I'm good with the CPA. I love that. And then you move on from it and you go into family and friends. You have to have that family-friend balance. That is imperative. It's imperative. What's at work is at work. And then you have to have family and friends time and a good support system. Get an amazing coworker that you started together, and someone you go to lunch with, and you have a friend, and you could talk about the different dynamics within the workplace, and you build each other up. When you're having a bad day at work and you're sitting in your cube or your office or wherever you are, and you get to send an email or a text, I'm on one today, such and such is going on, this is going on, I got a deadline, and they'll say, oh, my load is a little light. How about I help you? Or you got this. Just someone implementing and sending that type of text, you got this, will make you feel better. Talking about it and being about it will help you get through it. I'll repeat. Talking about it, being about it will help you get through it. So, create a very good support system at work and at home. That is number 4. Number 5, we got to stop taking things too damn personal. Sometimes people bring their outside into the workplace. We kind of chimed on that in number 1, but it's not always about you. I'm sorry to say that. I know this is going to come off a little harsh, but just unapologetically speaking with Dr. C, it ain't always about you. I'm sorry. Sometimes you're going to have people to come to work and they got shit going on that you know nothing about. As do you. You got stuff going on people know nothing about. So when you're in the break room and you're getting your coffee and they say good morning, and you're like, yeah, good morning. And they're like, oh my God, what's wrong with her? What did I do? It ain't always about you. You didn't do anything. It could be their children. It could be their spouse. It could be they have a sick parent. I have a parent that is going through something, and I have an ill parent at this time. So it ain't always about you. So when you come and you're like, hey, good morning, Dr. C, I'm a little bit more in tuned. So I'm like, hey, good morning. I know how to cope a little better, but those that don't, they brought it into the workplace. So their reaction is a little different because they're still in that emotional state about whatever they have going on outside the workplace. So they're like, yeah, good morning. And it's not about you. Don't take it personal. That is number 5. We have to stop taking things personal in the workplace because everyone has workplace stress, the work environment within itself, and we bring in family, friends, outside personal issues, and we bring it to the desk. And then our coworkers feel that. And that's okay. Let's be a little mindful to that. Every action gets a reaction. So when someone's like, hey, yeah, whatever, don't take it personal. Say, okay, I think they're having a bad day. When you see that it has calmed a little bit, go over and say, are you okay? Is there anything I can help you with? Try compassion and let's see how that works. I think it'll work better. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place in the link below, I created something so you can see it as well. It's a worksheet and it's something that you can go over and look at. And I hit all that I named, the little 5 targets that I named. I hit those and you can go over it and you can read it yourself. So I hope this helped you with your workplace stress. Thank you for tuning in to Unapologetically Speaking with Dr. C. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And like I said, and I always say, any comments, questions, concerns, please leave them. Let's get through this together. Thank you. Unapologetically Speaking with Dr. C.